Right, hello everybody. I'm going to show you how to complete the two tutorials for this first section, which is under Editor Essentials. So for the first one that we were going over in class, it's the one here that says create a mural in the scene view. So I'm going to review that really quickly. And you don't have to, for our assignment, the check marks aren't as important as the screenshots of what you will be taking a picture of. So for this mural, again, if you look in your scene, so once you've opened the Essentials project, you're going to see that you have these tutorials. It's going to look like this. Your scene may be blank. For this first one, what you're looking at is under this Unity Essentials folder. And you're going to see this section that has like your prefab. So again, just as a quick review, if you use a prefab, you can just go in and add different things. So like, again, if you have this kitchen, I can just drag this stool in here if I want. That's not the purpose of this particular assignment, but it is an option for something later. But what we're going to look at is the scenes. So this scene, which is right here, is going to be the one that says playground. I'm just going to hit save just so you can see it. And again, this is what the scene looks like. So for the first assignment that we were looking at, it's the mural. If you click here, you're going to see that the mural is kind of grayed out like this. So what that means is that you can't see it, but if you wanted to see the image, you can just click this check mark and it's right here. Okay. So again, to move around the scene, you have a few options. You can use the mouse. So one of the things right here is you have this hand tool. So if you wanted to look around, and it's called the view tool. So if you needed to look around, you can use this. You can also right click and hold it, and you can move around and look like this, which is what I'm doing. You can also hold the middle mouse button right here, and then you can use this view tool as well. So for this particular assignment, what you're doing is you're going to practice moving these objects to arrange them. So the two things that you're going to use the most are going to be this move tool, at least for this assignment, the move tool, and then also this rotate tool, which is right here. So for instance, if I look at this scene, let's say that I wanted to make this turtle as an example. So I would move this out. And again, pay attention to the axes because if you move like this or move this one, you can move it like through the floor accidentally. So it does take a little bit of practice. And then once you have this ready to go, then you can click on this rotate tool right here. And then you can see that I can rotate it like this. And it may take, again, a little bit of practice to move. I don't, for this assignment, it doesn't have to be like perfectly flush against the area. And you can see like in this case, I move this a little bit up right there, and then I'm going to rotate it again so that it's going to look like this. And then as you can see, I'm just using these arrows to practice moving it. Now, they may be a little off center, and that's also okay because, again, the point of this is to practice. So I have it, and then I'm just practicing moving the shapes into the arrangement. Remember, if you're doing a screenshot, it's you hit the Shift, the Windows key, and the S as in Sam key, and it'll look like this. So there it is. And then I would just take my screenshot like this whenever I'm finished. Okay. Now, the next section is this one right here. So it says Master 3D Scene Navigation. And what you're going to see, and I'm just going to show you, there is a tutorial and it has videos. But what you're looking for are the numbers that are hidden around the area. So for instance, if you look at this tutorial right here, it's going to show you that you're looking for a number on the swing set, the picnic area, the play structure, and the fire pit. All right, so what will happen is as you go through the scene, and I'm just going to show you on the swing set first, because this is what the tutorial kind of describes. So here I am, and let's just look at the swing set. So an easy way to like center the areas, as you see over here, it says playground areas, and then I can double click on it on the hierarchy and it'll frame it. Now you'll also notice in this area that you've got this swing set. And if you click this arrow, you'll see these elements here. One of them is the number. So if you double click it, you'll go straight to the number and you can use it to solve the puzzle. And so what I mean by the puzzle is like again, if we go to the picnic area, if you click this arrow here, you're going to see this number and you can double click it and you'll see it. Another option is you can also, if you hover, click on something and hover the mouse, you can hit the F as in Frank key and it will take you to that object. So we have a 2, we have a 0, and then you can kind of follow through all of that to get to the last number. Now, what you're gonna do for this, and it's a little bit different, so that's what I'm gonna show you, is when you hit play, you're gonna see that there's an area here to type in the number. So it's gonna look like this, and it's gonna ask you for a 4-digit code. Once you've found all of the numbers that are around this area, then you can enter it, and you're gonna see that some confetti goes off. So for the video, and this one is, like I said, going to be a little bit different. I want you to record a video of you finding the numbers that are in the scene. So what I would do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to the snipping tool, which will look like this. And then you're going to notice that you have this video option here. Okay. So if you click the video and then hit new, it's going to ask you like what area do you want to record? So I'm going to record this area. I'm going to hit start and then I'm going to practice moving around. So if you hold the right mouse button, you can look around and then you can use the AWSD keys to find it. So what you're going to turn in a video of is a video of you navigating the scene, looking around, finding the different numbers, and turning that in as this assignment. Okay, and so when you're done, you hit stop. It's going to save this video in your videos on your folder, and then that's what you would be uploading to Canvas. Okay, so that is the entire assignment for this. Again, it's to practice moving around in the editor. It does take a little bit of time to get used to how this moves. Like it can be challenging at first to get used to operating in the 3D space and kind of getting used to these tools. All right, so I hope you have fun. This is a kind of a cool scene. The next things we're going to work on are adding prefabs to the different rooms that are available in the tutorial. So I think this will be like a cool assignment as a way to learn about the editor.